So this is Sumer, the music mogul, the caffeine global, the comic man, the astronomic man, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Welcome back, all you Mad Mouthers. I know I'm a bit late with my review, but there was no way that I was going to do it without these two bald fuckers who support Ten Hag follically and obviously through United. But this time, you know what? Chelsea won the fucking game. Yeah, it was a shit performance, but whatever. I am going to celebrate just because we won. So let me introduce you to, first of all, Mr. Sofian Amrabat, who was on the bench, and he's the doppelganger of Sofian Amrabat. And this is my friend Mudit, who is also a very big United fan. In fact, we saw the game together, and that was really epic because I thought we were absolutely going to lose. So today in my review, these are my two guests. Now, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, all you mad mouthers. Show some love. Let's go. So, to both you United fans, that was such an epic game. And unfortunately, Ashwin, you did not come and watch the match with us, but I think you must have been pretty glad.
Glad of what?
For not watching it with us because you guys lost. That was such a beautiful and entertaining game for sure, definitely.
It was a shit show from both the teams.
Yeah, I mean, the football was garbage, but it was entertaining. Whatever was said and done.
It was
All the
entertaining
time.
right up to the 98th minute.
Yeah.
And then it was, there's
A
no
real
words.
shit show.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
words for.
But
But you guys were lucky, I think. Don't you think?
let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about that. That's what we should be talking about.
What we need to talk about is that Chelsea won, and that's what we got to be happy
Chelsea
about.
got lucky for sure. I mean, we have to talk about the fact that both the penalties were not really penalties.
No, I feel the first penalty, I think, should not have been a penalty, but the last penalty, I think.
Last was a dive. It was a
Last was
clear
a dive.
No,
Yeah,
no,
last was a
that
dive.
was
We hardly
50-50, come on.
It's like
I think we
we.
can still say the first one was soft.
It's like this contact. This was the contact.
Yeah, sorry, we are both with sticks because things can get heated up, three of us.
We need to emphasize points and whatnot.
Yeah, but so what I felt also during the game is both the teams really wanted to attack each other. Like nobody was sitting back. They were not like just passing the ball around. They were going to counter attack, and both the teams, like when we saw it together, we were like, anything is possible right now. So
I think everyone's job was on the line, especially the managers. Both of them needed to win. This was a must-win game for both Ten Hag and.
yeah, and Poch completely looked like he was like a headless chicken, wondering what to do. And to be very honest, in this game, Poch did not do shit.
Exactly. It's not his doing here at all.
He did not do shit. I don't think he deserves the victory. It's just Cole Palmer. Let's,
Dude, that's your signing of this.
that is a signing of the season. And what a player Cole Palmer is.
And all the more impressive considering the fact that everyone around him is quite shit at the moment.
Yeah, he's basically single-handedly scored like 50% of all the goals in the whole season.
No, otherwise the general gameplay, the decision making,
I
everything
mean,
is
like
on
the
point.
only time that y'all look threatening is when he had the ball at his feet. Otherwise, y'all were losing, turning over possession somewhere in midfield or whatever. But once Palmer has the ball at his feet, that's the actual time that I felt, okay, theek hai, abhi kuch to hone wala.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot riding on him, and he's delivering it like a boss. Like whenever he's playing, it's a threat. Cole Palmer, as soon as he gets the ball, and the thing is, no one really takes him as such a big threat because they don't know him yet. He's just come up this season, and they're not really blocking him that much. If you observe, they're leaving him open quite a bit. Like even the last goal, he was just.
But
left
that I think
alone.
has less to do with Palmer and more to do with the fact that our midfield is quite
Gaps everywhere,
shit.
basically. In the midfield.
I mean, both the teams are having a really bad season. But United definitely has more experienced players, and you all have a whole season of experience with Ten Hag.
We have all individually good players on paper, but they are not cohesive as a team. United is less than the sum of its parts. So
That I agree. Yeah. And it's crazy. Like game after game, it's just the same pattern. It's just the same like crazy space between the backline and the midfield.
yeah, I mean, and the problem is the inconsistency. Like, look at the game with Liverpool. We were playing one of the top 3 teams in the whole world, and we came out on top. And then we hug out with Brentford a week later.
It's a one-off.
Yeah, and no, this was actually surprisingly a good performance from United. I would say all 3 of our goals were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also because, I mean, we made mistakes. Like Caicedo made a mistake.
Caicedo made a mistake, but he
made
still
a
had to
mistake.
carry the ball 20
Yeah,
yards
it was a
under
good finish.
pressure, and still slot it home.
He's not the biggest guy, actually.
and he's not the biggest guy, right? So he still had to do a lot of work to get it into the back of the net. Agreed, Caicedo made a mistake. Whatever.
Yeah, Caicedo and even Enzo, I feel like a lot of the passing Enzo was doing was not as accurate as he usually is. A lot of the times the ball just went to a United player, and Enzo with his passing accuracy is much better. So even Enzo and Caicedo in the middle were completely flat, for quite a bit of the game.
But that's what made it such an entertaining game, no? Because your holding midfield was shit, and our holding midfield was shit. So it was end to end. It was going from pinging from one end of the.
One shit team with the other shit team. The weird part is even Kobe Mino did not do too much.
Yeah, he didn't do shit.
Like I was
He got
expecting
overrun.
him to
Yeah.
dominate the midfield with Cass because, I mean, that experience and that young hunger together would have been fucking.
I think there was a role change as well because in other games Menu was passing through the lines more, but in this game Casemiro was doing that job and Menu was more subdued. So maybe it was an instruction given.
Probably, but also that's because he's more experienced.
Yeah.
So and he can't run. His legs are completely gone. So
Casemiro you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's
So
what he was
probably-
doing actually, standing and just trying to deliver from there. And
Yeah. Probably that also could have messed up the midfield dynamics. But Anthony, man, like, come on, that guy.
I think his best game.
I mean,
in a bit.
best
that-
game of the season. Not consider
he was-
if you take away the penalty giveaway. I think which was a dive.
Yeah.
That was
Not a dive.
it's a dive. But I think best performance of the season from Anthony.
Yeah.
The
That
cross
ball was
outside, what a
insane.
ball! Dude.
That was crazy ball.
Outside of the foot,
Yeah.
and this guy to finish it off also
The
again. under
finish was
pressure.
okay. It was.
No, dude. The
No,
finish
dude, the
on the
finish
half
was great.
volley and to head it, to not even go with power, to place it with a header. Dude,
think the
for
goal-
someone 18 years old
Yeah.
to in a high pressure game to be able to have the composure to finish off a chance like that.
And the
good
goalkeeper made it easy for him by coming off his line.
Yeah.
But
But
still,
then the
it was a
goalkeeper
difficult
had to
finish.
come off
But I
his
think
line.
it was
He-
more like Anthony's.
Of course.
Like
I
that.
mean, perfect.
Really, like
I
nobody expected that.
think that is what
Nobody expects anything of Anthony. So everything
Anthony,
is. But
yeah,
he had a good game.
He had a good game, and I feel like he was the only guy who had a good game.
I know him.
I don't think anybody else was.
No, Garnacho, and I think Bruno also was pretty decent with the second goal also. That was actually Anthony started off the move, crossed it over to Dalot, and Dalot put the cross in. That was a good move. I think I like that goal better than the Anthony goal because that was an actual build-up play, which is a very rare fucking sight with United.
Yeah.
So
Dalot has been doing decent. I mean, with the ball. I mean, he's
With-
fucking up in defense. of course.
defense to fuck all, but with the ball, with the crosses,
With the
I think
crosses, yeah.
I think he's one of the best crossers in United at the moment.
Yeah, Dalot was really good, and he had a pretty bad game. I think all his-
Defensively, yes.
Defensively, he
Going
messed up
forward
both
was-
the penalties. So
No, first penalty was Anthony. Second penalty was Dalot.
Oh yeah, sorry. Correct.
Yeah.
But he did something stupid. He got a yellow card or something. No. But yeah, he was not his usual Dalot.
He was playing on the left, no? It's not his usual spot also.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think even like Cucurella was not bad this time.
Cucurella was good, dude. Like
Yeah.
he Anthony, the thing that was happening between them, the matchup it was fun to watch because he was going forward and Anthony was tracking back also defensively.
No,
So,
Anthony totally took him on. Like
full power.
he couldn't do too much, but
No, he.
otherwise he was doing a
Yeah.
lot more.
I think it was give and take for both. So like there were times where Anthony was getting the better of him. There were times where Cucurella was getting the better of Anthony and Wan-Bissaka for that matter.
Yeah, one Bissaka also. But even I think Gusto was slightly quiet this game.
Gusto got a yellow card, right? Oh no.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, he did.
So Gusto was slightly quiet this game. Otherwise,
I think also to point out for United, we had 2 defender changes in
Two
the middle. as well.
defensive, yeah,
we got Evans on, and then we had to
take
him as
Evans
well.
off after 20 minutes. And
At the end, there was like an 18-year-old with Maguire.
Yeah. But I think what's it? Kambwala, right? I think he did pretty decently. I mean, all things considered.
Yeah. But then for Liverpool, we'll have a backline of Maguire and Kumbwala along with.
I think every time the ball went to Maguire, Mudit's face was epic to watch.
Wow, I get so
He
nervous
was
watching
just like,
Maguire off the ball, with the ball.
Maguire gets the ball.
My heart is in my mouth. Yeah, that was funny. But I mean, it was so weird because till like the first 35 minutes, Chelsea was really dominating it. And even you were like, gone, the match is over.
No, I was in 20 minutes. I was like, yeah, fuck this.
And then from 35 till like the end, Chelsea they just gave it away. Like,
We gifted the match to you, as simple as that.
I
as
think
simple
first
as that.
we gifted it to you. Then
No, it was weak. It was like passing the passes basically.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
unfortunately,
But at least it was not as boring as an Arsenal and a City.
Arsenal
Yeah.
and City game was
Or at least there was something to
by far the
look
most
forward to.
boring game of the season, and what a hype for no reason. Like absolute bullshit.
But that happens now, in every high-profile
If you-
game. The stakes are so high. They're more worried about not making a mistake as opposed to going out and going for the win.
But some
And also, it's a
goals,
very
man.
recent manufactured rivalry as well, right? It's not like Liverpool United, where
Correct,
FA
correct,
Cup, like
correct.
a downtrodden United can come and like turn things around because of the rivalry.
No, but I mean, you would expect some goals from City and Arsenal.
Because
Very
Arsenal
careful.
defended very well, I would say. I mean,
That's all they did.
yeah, but then they negated the major threat that City poses, which is Mr. Haaland.
Haaland, I feel, has lost it this season, and Haaland without Kevin De Bruyne is MIA.
But then again, we are evaluating based on how well he performed last season. So the frame of reference only is so high.
Yeah.
If this was his debut season, we would be saying, Haaland scored 18 goals, whatever.
Still the top scorer. in the
Still
league,
the top scorer, yeah.
Still the top
We
scorer,
would be
yeah,
giving him plaudits
definitely.
for that. But the fact that last season was such a milestone is the reason why people are so harsh on him right now.
But it's crazy, no? City can let go of Palmer because City has like somebody like
Fuck yeah.
Foden and then Rico Lewis.
Only
and,
Pep
like,
can
there's a
do something
list
like that.
of-
Huh.
But I don't think they saw this. I didn't. I feel like they didn't know.
I don't think
No,
they
Palmer
thought
was-
that
Palmer was
so
good. He was good
Even
at
at City he was good, yeah.
The problem
No,
was
but
the
then they would not let him go.
abundance of people to play in those positions.
Yeah.
Foden
Foden is there, Rico
Silva,
Lewis, Silva.
Foden.
Alvarez. They had dude.
It's just there's so many choices and this guy wanted to play and that's
Yeah,
why Pep let
he
him
But
go.
wanted
on
to
a
play.
right wing, like if
What's his name?
The right wing,
The Algerian who went. Mahrez. If Mahrez left, he would have been the perfect.
replacement.
So Pep did not want to let Palmer go.
But he wanted to play.
He wanted
play,
wanted more minutes than Pep was willing to give. And Pep is not someone to be bullied around like by a
Yeah,
player,
yeah.
and not to an 18-year-old fellow.
And there's Foden as well in the
Yeah,
And
so-
also
he was like
But Foden is better in the middle, no?
He's made Foden like an all-round player, dude. He's like the Camavinga of City now.
but wasn't Palmer playing in the midfield at
he
City?
was playing in
right? Not
midfield.
the
He
wing,
was playing
no?
number 10,
Yeah.
dude, at
Yeah.
City.
Only Chelsea is using him in the
Chelsea has
wing.
put him on. I mean,
With us, he's better on the right.
and I mean
Because you have
what?
Caicedo
But
and
you
you
have
have
played him in the
Enzo
middle
and
also. You have played him as a number 10, right, Palmer?
We tried, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
Didn't work
it
out?
wasn't as great as when he's on the right.
The thing is, Palmer and even Gusto, they've got this good chemistry going. Because if Palmer's going ahead, then Gusto stays behind. And if Gusto goes ahead, Palmer is, helping and backing him up. So all the overlapping and all is.
No, he's just beautiful.
Spot
The
on,
way
yeah.
he breaks the lines, the press resistance that he shows is amazing.
He left Casemiro in the dust. One dribble was insane, dude.
Yeah. Nutmegged him or something.
Not
No,
nutmegged him,
the
dude.
other one.
He shimmied him. This is like 2 years ago, the best holding midfielder in the world. He left him in the.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was insane.
No, he's. And imagine like if Nkunku's back with his individual quality, and this guy is going to be really. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, Chelsea fans should just shut the fuck up because we've had injuries throughout the season.
Everyone's had injuries.
And it's been such a terrible season. But winning against United is always welcome, and It doesn't matter whether you play shit football or no. Winning is the most important.
I think one question that needs to be asked at this point to I think both of us is, all three of us is, Poch out, Ten Hag out. What is the future look like?
I feel
Maybe Poch
if
we can start with.
We win the FA Cup, I will say Poch should be given another season, but or even into the finals. If we reach the finals and if we qualify for Europe, then he should be given another season.
Qualify for Europe? Acha, FA Cup
Like if we
gets a position?
if he comes
So Champions League or Europe?
No, what is
Champions
it?
League,
Winner
we'll
if FA Cup gets a position in Europe? No.
if we get a position in Europe, if we come sixth,
For Europa?
yeah. So
But question, I don't know. Does FA Cup winner get a position for anything?
Europa winner gets a
Position for
yeah,
Champions
but
League.
I don't think FA Cup gets anything in Europe because English.
yeah, but this is, I mean, because the deal is who's going to replace him.
Yeah.
No, they play the Community Shield the next season.
With such a young squad, which manager can replace him? I mean, Poch. If we get Poch out, who's going to come and do a good job?
Yeah.
Zidane.
No, he won't work with kids, and
He won't work with kids.
Chelsea
And
is
he's-
not
true.
planning on getting any experienced players. You can't because you've already invested 1 billion.
And there's a dearth of like experienced good managers as well. Even for United, like every day some of the other news comes out. So I think
Correct.
Nagelsmann
And
is.
not only that, look at the top clubs that are in the market for a manager. And you have Bayern, you have Liverpool, you have United, you have maybe Chelsea.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of top clubs who are looking out for a manager in the coming summer. So even if a top manager is available, it's going to be competition, contract-wise, price-wise.
No, but it'll still be easier for a Liverpool or a United.
Of course, everyone's dying for the Liverpool.
or like anyone else to get a manager because you all have experienced players. You know, like the managers won't like say no. You know, also you all have bigger clubs, big clubs, not bigger, but big clubs.
Oh my God.
So I mean, they would rather go to y'all because of that.
When you say y'all, you mean who?
United, Liverpool.
United, maybe not. United because United is a mess. So anyone who's taking
Not anymore
But
though.
there
But
are, I mean,
that is in its infancy. Whatever hires he's made, we are yet to see the fruits of that evolving, and that's not going to happen in the summer. So
But actually, looking at his hiring, I think we'll get an experienced coach rather than sort of a young coach because there were talks about McKenna coming in, but I think he's got every position.
he's
The
talking about
most experienced person.
he wants Southgate too. That is on the top of his list.
oh damn.
What to say?
Oh, shit.
He wants Southgate.
I don't think Southgate.
No,
will
it's
happen.
definitely not, dude. The fans are
I
protesting.
hope that happens.
So that's why
Southgate
I'm.
should not be India football team manager.
So
The
now
Red
that
Devils
is
will
why
be
I
Dead
don't have a lot
Devils.
of confidence yet. I know he's putting the pieces of the puzzle, whatever, into it. But until we see at 6 months
But
of
if
him,
Umar Barada, all of these fucks that have come in, if together they decide that Southgate is the guy, then probably I'll see it out. I
dude,
guess.
Southgate with the best team in Europe right now is still going. The friendlies that they played, England played,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
fucking miserable.
And his personality is not a.
No, definitely. Southgate is not the answer.
Would you all take Potter?
Definitely not. I take Southgate before I take Potter.
I think the two names that are flying around right now, Nagelsmann is on top of the list.
He's
and
not. Nagelsmann now Germany
won't
wants to
leave
renew his
Germany.
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, his contract
I
runs till
think,
the end of Europe. Euros.
Yesterday, I think I heard about Thiago Motta as well as.
Dude, I'll take Nagelsmann for sure. Like I'm a
but
fan
he's
of
not
Nagelsmann.
leaving Germany.
Now we'll see. Maybe they'll kick him out if they don't do well in Euros.
Yeah.
They kicked out Adidas already.
Yeah, but do you want Ten Hag out?
Now that's a difficult question to answer because I know that like see we've not, but there are flashes of things that can only be possible if the team was doing it in training. Like the second goal with Bruno, was a proper team effort, full counter-attacking United play that was, and which means they're capable of doing stuff like that. He's had bad luck with injuries. Like we've had no defenders.
I think defense has been a problem.
Defense, and not only that, the overall the squad is changing there's no fixed squad, there's no consistency in the
I
squad,
agree.
and so how do you expect consistency in the
But
performance?
my gripe is there's some patterns which are recurring over and over
Uh-huh,
again. Whether it's a
correct.
cutback goal or whether it's the space between the midfield and the defense. I mean, how do you explain that? Like every game he looks at the replays, right? I guess. So I don't know why that is not getting resolved.
I think it's
But see, against Liverpool, whatever y'all won, it's not because of Ten Hag. It's because the players were like, fuck this shit, we have to win.
It was rivalry.
It was rivalry, it was
rivalry.
mentality, and that's not something Ten Hag put in them. It's just a rivalry, and it's their hunger. It was their hunger. So either the players are not really listening to Ten Hag, or then maybe y'all just need better players.
It's a combination of everything. We need better players for sure. We need to not. I think more than Ten Hag, I fault our medical and physio stuff.
Yeah.
Because dude, everyone's coming back from injury and then getting injured again. And it's not like it's one or two players that we can point the finger saying, okay, he's injury prone or something. Fucking Lisandro Martinez was injured. They brought him back too fast. He got injured again.
Yeah.
Now he's just back and then again another muscle injury. Now this is not common and we cannot blame it on the World Cup, which was 1.5 years ago anymore.
But did we get some Arsenal guy who was really good at all this shit? Or we are supposed
to get, but our physio and is suspect. It's very suspect.
Even our physio, Chelsea physio, is real suspect. But I mean, I don't know. It also could be, the training. Like, what training is happening? What the fuck is happening? Like, why is it?
There are rumors around United at least that the training is
High
very
intensity.
rigorous.
Yeah, I say no. It could be even at Chelsea. You never
But
know.
then with every manager, they've had different complaints. So with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they were like the training is not hardcore enough. It's very basic. Yeah. And now they're like, oh, it's too much training. So it's very easy to complain about the manager, but it's very hard to see what is happening.
I mean, there should be the right balance, right? Like Ancelotti doesn't do such intense trainings, but
But he's an expert of man management.
Yeah. So for me, my ideal manager would be Ancelotti. If Chelsea gets Ancelotti, I would totally take him.
You would.
But yeah.
Mourinho, you'll take Mourinho?
Oh yeah, good
No,
question.
what will
Would you
Mourinho
take?
do
Would
with
you
kids?
take Mourinho?
He can't work with kids.
Dude, he claims to be the most fluid manager. So he
Yeah.
doesn't go based on the culture of the club. He makes his team based on what he has. That is his philosophy.
And just as
apparently.
Chelsea, I mean, there's so much of
Chelsea,
history.
yeah,
So
No, Mourinho will ask for experience. He'll want new players.
I hope he comes, but
yeah, it'll be fun.
I mean,
it'll be fun.
it would be a
it will
good
be entertaining
change
on and off the
to
pitch.
kick
also.
every player's ass and get that Chelsea DNA back to what he only.
He only
sort of
knows now.
built it,
None of
yeah.
the players know about that about their old
except
culture.
for like James.
What was Chelsea culture though? But anyway,
Yeah. Well, we beat you. It's called the winning culture, which y'all are lacking very, very highly since 2013, right?
Which position is Chelsea and United in? Remind me again.
Well, come on.
Look at you can't compare the teams, bro.
Yes, I know we can't compare.
You can't compare anything, and y'all also have new owners, so let's see how long that goes.
it's time
true.
to take my stick out now. It's getting heated up.
Yeah.
So yeah, are y'all still gonna follow Ten Hag follically and via football?
I think we should see the season out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
This
taking
is,
any decision.
see if we're not cracking top 5, that's a long
Yeah,
shot. It's hard to fault him with the injuries. He's not had a strong backline, and if we win the FA Cup, then maybe worth giving him 12 months more. But I don't think he has the time. Honestly, I think Ratcliffe will have to make.
I have a very strong feeling y'all are gonna lose your next FA Cup game.
What Coventry?
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
I can't
Final.
think. There's no thought because United is so inconsistent. There's no
Yeah.
point speculating at all.
No, we'll go to the final and we'll lose the final.
We'll lose to City because City is going to beat Chelsea. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, even but you never know because they also got like.
So my prediction is a 2-0 City FA Cup final win.
Yeah.
If you guys are lucky.
No, us. We lose to City.
Go to the final, you're saying.
Haan.
If
Yeah,
Chelsea is in the
easily.
finals, then
If
what
you're
do you
lucky, I guess.
That's a good question.
If Chelsea
I think we'll take you all in the final.
Yeah, I think so too.
We'll take you all.
I think
Because the man's job is on the line then. He has to एक तो कुछ तो दिखाना है
And
ना.
also what happened recently.
हाँ, but
also on the
Poch,
line.
yeah, but he can't do shit. Poch.
It's not like last game also Poch did not do shit. The team did it. Yeah. And so anything is possible.
Yeah, I really wish you guys beat City. Yeah.
Of course, yeah, y'all will be easier to beat in the final. So.
Even if we beat City, I don't think we can beat Coventry. If they beat y'all and they come to the finals, I am 100%
That's a
sure
good
that
one.
Chelsea is going to lose against Coventry.
Yeah,
Like that
because
is-
Coventry would have men, like Chelsea has
yeah,
boys.
if they beat y'all,
They would have
then
men.
already it's
Pressure. It's a lot of pressure that a champion side is in a final, and like how last finals against Liverpool, we just gave it away. The Carabao Cup final, we just gave it away. Klopp
Yeah.
bought on all these kids.
Yeah. For
And
what a
these
game
guys
that
were
was,
like,
bro.
these guys were like, let's take it to penalties, and they just gave it away. And Mr. Van Dijk scored the header, finished. So that's also possible. Like even against Middlesbrough, Chelsea was shit, but luckily in the home we beat them pretty easily. So yeah, like there's still like.
But that's the beauty of football, not so.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. So it was good to have you guys on my podcast.
Cheers, man.
And hopefully we shall have many more of these. But thank you for coming. And of course, all of y'all know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. And show some support. And we'll see you soon. Adios, amigos. See you. Bye-bye.